Hi, I'm Elmer. Welcome to Tailgate Tuesday. I'm going to kind of keep it a little bit shorter video this week. Of course, it's going to be Thanksgiving holiday coming up. Got a lot of stuff going on. Got a lot of things going on. And of course, it's kind of cool out today. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually show you what we have to do to the Jeep. I'm a little bit out of breath. Just comes with getting old and fat, basically, I want to say. So I'm going to actually crawl onto the Jeep and kind of show you what's keeping us from going off-road this week on Tailgate Tuesday and what actually has to be done. And I'll come back and I'll give you a little synopsis about how much it's going to cost and what our timeline is for getting this fixed. So, of course, let's go take a look at what we need to do to the Jeep. Okay, so we're kind of onto the Jeep now, and of course, as you can see, right here, this large hole that's been knocked in my exhaust by this here, the pinion for the front drive shaft that's missing. Of course, as you can see, we got a marked red paint. If you go all the way back there, you can see where it connects up to the transfer case. What we're going to wind up having to do is take and shorten this here cross piece here going over to the exhaust, and bend or move this piece over, or we should say have it done. And then once that's done, then the dry shaft will no longer hit this, and we can actually put the dry shaft in. There's no sense of putting the dry shaft in, and this actually has to be done. So let's get back on top and kind of show you, talk about what needs to be done and about how much it's going to cost. Okay, so we're back, and of course, as you can see underneath the Jeep there, the front drive shaft's pinion is actually kind of hitting the exhaust, and that's the first thing we got to get fixed, is the exhaust moved. We'd have left the Dana 30, I think it's the Dana 30 under the front, it would have been fine, but we upgraded to the Rubicon 44, and it wound up having a little bit higher pinion angle than normally the actual would have. So we got to move that over maybe about 2 inches or so, and of course the muffler shop, I'm budgeting about $250 for that. It shouldn't be that, but they're just budgeting for it. We did get a quote for the dry shaft to have it built, installed, and everything. It's about $800 or so. So we're looking at a grand budget, about $1,500 to get this done. It's winter time. I think we're gonna not be using as much as the four-wheel drive as we need to, so I'm hopefully not having to do that. But any way you look at it, it's going to be a thing that's going to be done by spring. We're going to have to break this up in sections. We're going to have to take the Jeep, take time off, take the Jeep, and get it done and get it fixed. First thing is that exhaust, getting it fixed, and that's the main key issue. Once we get that fixed, then we can start looking at getting the dry shaft measured, built, and put in. Of course, a lot of other fun stuff coming up. We're going to try to do some Go Ohio series. One of the things I'm looking at is possibly visiting one of the fire towers here, and the local to our state, about an hour away. So stay tuned for that. As always, stay healthy, stay blessed, and I'll see you out on the trails.